Dr. Seward's Diary, 4th of September. Zoophage's patient still keeps up our interest in him. He had only one outburst, that was yesterday and at an unusual time. Just before the stroke of noon, he began to grow restless. The attendant knew the symptoms, and at once summoned aid. Fortunately, the men came at a run, and were just in time, for at the stroke of noon he became so violent that it took all their strength to hold him. In about 5 minutes, however, he began to get more quiet, and finally sank into a sort of melancholy, in which state he has remained up to now. The attendant tells me that his screams, whilst in the paroxysm, were really appalling. I found my hand full when I got in, attending to some of the other patients who were frightened by him. Indeed, I can quite understand the effect, for the sounds disturbed even me, though I was some distance away. It is now after the dinner hour of the asylum, and as yet my patient sits in a corner brooding, with a dull, sullen, woebegone look in his face, which seems rather to indicate than to show something directly. I cannot quite understand it. Later, another change in my patient. At 5 o'clock, I looked in on him and found him seemingly as happy, as contented as he used to be. He was catching flies and eating them, and was keeping note of his capture by making nail marks in the edges of the door between the ridges of the padding. When he saw me, he came over and apologized for his bad conduct, and asked me in a very humble, cringing way to be led back to his own room, and to have his notebook again. I thought it well to humor him. So he is back in his room with the windows open. He has the sugar of his tea spread out on the windowsill and is reaping quite a harvest of flies. He is not now eating them, but putting them into a box, as of old, and is already examining the corners of his room to find a spider. I tried to get him to talk about the past few days, for any clue to his thoughts would be of immense help to me. But he would not rise. For a moment or two he looked very sad, and said in a sort of far-away voice, as though saying it rather to himself than to me, all over, he has deserted me. No hope for me now unless I do it myself." Then suddenly turning to me in a resolute way, he said, "Doctor, won't you be very good to me and let me have a little more sugar? I think it would be very good for me." "And the flies?" I said. "Yes, the flies like it too, and I like the flies. Therefore I like it. And there are people who know so little as to think that madmen do not argue. I procured him a double supply, and..." I went right into... I went right back into Seward's voice when I was being Renfield. Or Seward's dialogue while I was still being Renfield. Whoops. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Thank you for being here. Hello, Misha. Thank you for your little heart. Let me try that again. "Yes, the flies like it too, and I like the flies. Therefore, I like it. And there are people who know so little as to think that madmen do not argue. I procured him a double supply, and left him as happy a man as, I suppose, any in the world. I wish I could fathom his mind." Midnight. Another change in him. I had been to see Miss Westenra, whom I found much better, and had just returned, and was standing at our own gate looking at the sunset, when once more I heard him yelling. As his room is on the side of the house, I could hear it better than in the morning. It was a shock to me to turn from the wonderful smoky beauty of a sunset over London, with its lurid lights and inky shadows, and all the marvelous tints that come on foul clouds, even as on foul water, and to realize all the grim sternness of my own cold stone building, with its wealth of breathing misery, and my own desolate heart to endure it all. I reached him just as the sun was going down, and from his window saw the red disk sink. As it sank, he became less and less frenzied, and just as it dipped, he slid from the hands that held him, an inert mass on the floor, It is wonderful, however, what intellectual recuperative power lunatics have. Within a few minutes, he stood up quite calmly and looked around him. I signaled to the attendants not to hold him, for I was anxious to see what he would do. He went straight over to the window and brushed out the crumbs of sugar. Then he took his fly box and emptied it outside and threw away the box. Then he shut the window and, crossing over, sat down on his bed. All this surprised me, so I asked him, "Are you going to keep flies anymore?"
"No," said he. "I am sick of all that rubbish."
He certainly is a wonderfully interesting study. I wish I could get some glimpse of his mind, or of the cause of his sudden passion. Stop. There may be a clue after all. If we can find why today his paroxysms came on at high noon and at sunset, can it be that there is a malign influence on the sun at periods which affects certain natures, as at times the moon does others? We shall see. Telegram. Seward, London, to Van Helsing, Amsterdam. 4th of September. Patient still better today. Telegram. Seward, London, to Van Helsing, Amsterdam. 5th of September. Patient greatly improved. Good appetite. Sleeps naturally. Good spirits. Color coming back. Telegram. Seward, London, to Van Helsing, Amsterdam. 6th of September. Terrible change for the worse. Come at once. Do not lose an hour. I hold over telegram to Homewood till have seen you. Intense. Oh boy, what's happened to poor Lucy? Oh dear. I wonder if it affected Renfield. Ooh, that's interesting. I got very excited when Lucy came to the door. Chapter 10. Letter Dr. Seward to Honorable Arthur Homewood, 6th of September. My dear Art, my news today is not so good. Lucy this morning had gone back a bit. There is, however, one good thing which has arisen from it. Mrs. Westenra was naturally anxious concerning Lucy and has consulted me professionally about her. I took advantage of the opportunity and told her that my old master, Van Helsing, the great specialist, was coming to stay with me, and that I would put her in his charge conjointly with myself. So now we can come and go without alarming her unduly, for a shock to her would mean sudden death. And this, in Lucy's weak condition, might be disastrous to her. We are hedged in with difficulties, all of us, my poor fellow, but, please God, we shall come through them all right. If any need, I shall write, so that, if you do not hear from me, take it for granted that I am simply waiting for news. In haste, yours ever, John Seward. Dr. Seward's Diary, 7th of September. The first thing Van Helsing said to me when we met at Liverpool Street was, "Have you said anything to our young friend, to lover of her?" "No," I said. "I waited till I had seen you, as I said in my telegram. I wrote him a letter simply telling him that you were coming, as Miss Westenra was not so well, and that I should let him know if need be." "Right, my friend," he said. "Quite right. Better he not know as yet. Perhaps he will never know. I pray so. But if it be needed, then he shall know all. And, my good friend, John, let me caution you. You deal with the madmen. All men are mad in some way or the other. And insomuch as you deal discreetly with your madmen, so deal with God's madmen too, the rest of the world. You tell not your madmen what you do, nor why you do it. You tell them not what you think, so you shall keep knowledge in its place, where it may rest, where it may gather its kind round it and breed you, and I shall keep as yet what we know here and here." He touched me on the heart and on the forehead, and then touched himself in the same way. "I have for myself thoughts at the present. Later I shall unfold to you." "Why not now?" I asked. It may do some good. We may arrive at some decision." He looked at me and said, My friend John, when the corn is grown, even before it has ripened, while the milk of its mother earth is in him, and the sunshine has not yet begun to paint him with his gold, the husbandman he pull the ear and rub him between his rough hands, and blow away the green chaff, and say to you, "Look, he's good corn. He will make good crop when the time comes." I did not see the application and told him so. For reply, he reached over and took my ear in his hand and pulled it playfully, as he used long ago to do at lectures, and said, "The good husbandman tell you so then because he knows, but not till then. But you do not find the good husbandman dig up his planted corn to see if he grow. That is for the children who play at husbandry, and not for those who take it as of the work of their life. See you now, friend John, I have sown my corn, and nature has her work to do in making it sprout, if he sprout at all. There's some promise, and I wait till the ear begins to swell." He broke off, for he evidently saw that I understood. Then he went on gravely, "You were always a careful student, and your casebook was ever more full than the rest, and I trust that good habit have not failed. Remember, my friend, that knowledge is stronger than memory, and we should not trust the weaker, even if you have not kept the good practiced. Let me tell you that this case of our dear miss is one that may be, mind, I say may be, of such interest to us and others that all the rest may not make him kick the beam, as your people say. Take then good note of it. Nothing is too small. I counsel you put down in record even your doubts and surmises. Hereafter it may be of interest to you to see how true you guess. We learn from failure, not from success." When I described Lucy's symptoms, the same as before, but infinitely more marked, he looked very grave, but said nothing. He took with him a bag in which were many instruments and drugs, the ghastly paraphernalia of our beneficial trade, as he once called, in one of his lectures, the equipment of a professor of the healing craft. When we were shown in, Mrs. Westenra met us. She was alarmed, but not nearly so much as I expected to find her. Nature, in one of her beneficent moods, was ordained that even death has some antidote to its own terrors. Here, in a case where any shock may prove fatal, matters are so ordered that, from some cause or other, the things not personal, even the terrible change in her daughter, to whom she is so attached, do not seem to reach her. It is something like the way Dame Nature gathers round a foreign body in an envelope of some insensitive tissue which can protect from evil that which it would otherwise harm by contact. If this be an ordered selfishness, then we should pause before we condemn anyone for the vice of egoism, for there may be deeper root for its cause than we have knowledge of. I used my knowledge of this phase in spiritual pathology, and set down a rule that she should not be present with Lucy or think of her illness more than was absolutely required. She assented readily, so readily that I saw again the hand of nature fighting for life. Van Helsing and I were shown up to Lucy's room. If I was shocked when I saw her yesterday, I was horrified when I saw her today. She was ghastly, chalkily pale. The red seemed to have even gone from her lips and gums, and the bones of her face stood out prominently. Her breathing was painful to see or hear. Van Helsing's face grew set as marble, and his eyebrows converged till they almost touched over his nose. Lucy lay motionless and did not seem to have the strength to speak. So, for a while, we were all silent. Then Van Helsing beckoned to me and went gently out of the room. The instant we had closed the door, he stepped quickly along the passage to the next door, which was open. Then he pulled me quickly in with him and closed the door. "My God," he said, "this is dreadful. There is not time to be lost. She will die for sheer want of blood to keep the heart's action as it should be. There must be a transfusion of blood at once. Is it you or me?" "I'm younger and stronger, Professor. It must be me." "Then get ready at once. I will bring up my bag. I am prepared." I went downstairs with him, and as we were going, there was a knock at the hall door. When we reached the hall, the maid had just opened the door, and Arthur was stepping quickly in. He rushed up to me, saying in an eager whisper, "Jack, I was so anxious. I read between the lines of your letter and have been in agony. The dad was better, so I ran down here to see for myself. Is not that gentleman Dr. Van Helsing? I'm so thankful to you, sir, for coming." When first the professor's eye had lit upon him, he had been angry at his interruption at such time, but now, as he took in his stalwart proportions and recognized the strong young manhood which seemed to emanate from him, his eyes gleamed. Without a pause, he said to him as he held out his hand, "Sir, you have come in time. You are the lover of our dear miss. She is bad, very, very bad. Nay, my child, do not go like that." For he suddenly grew pale and sat down in a chair, almost fainting. "You ought to help her. You can do more than any that live, and your courage is your best help." "What can I do?" asked Arthur hoarsely. "Tell me, and I shall do it. My life is hers, and I would give the last drop of blood in my body for her." The professor has a strongly humorous side, and I could from old knowledge detect a trace of its origin in his answer. "My young sir, I do not ask so much as that, not the last. What shall I do?" There was a fire in his eyes, and his open nostrils quivered with intent. Van Helsing slapped him on the shoulder. "Come," he said. "You are our man, and it is a man we want. You are better than me, better than my friend John." Arthur looked bewildered, and the professor went on by explaining in a kindly way. "Young miss is bad, very bad. She wants blood, and blood she must have or die. My friend John and I have consulted, and we are about to perform what we call transfusion of blood, to transfer from full veins of one to the empty veins which pine for him. John was to give his blood, as he is the more young and strong than me. Here Arthur took my hand and wrung it hard in silence. But now you are here. You are more good than us, old or young, who toil much in the world of thought. Our nerves are not so calm, and our blood so bright than yours." Arthur turned to him and said, "If only you knew how gladly I would die for her, you would understand." He stopped with a sort of choke in his voice. "Good boy, Van Helsing. In the not so far off you will be happy that you have done all for her you love. Come now and be silent. You shall kiss her once before it is done, but then you must go. You must leave at my sign. Say no word to Madame. You know how it is with her. There must be no shock. Any knowledge of this would be won. Come." We all went up to Lucy's room. Arthur, by direction, remained outside. Lucy turned her head and looked at us, but said nothing. She was not asleep, but she was simply too weak to make the effort. Her eyes spoke to us. That was all. Van Helsing took some things from his bag and laid them on the little table out of sight. Then he mixed a narcotic, and coming over the bed, said cheerily, "Now, little miss, here is your medicine. Drink it off, like a good child. See, I lift you so that to swallow is easy, yes?" She had made the effort with success. It astonished me how long the drug took to act. This, in fact, marked the extent of her weakness. The time seemed endless until sleep began to flicker in her eyelids. At last, however, the narcotic began to manifest its potency, and she fell into a deep sleep. When the professor was satisfied, he called Arthur into the room and bade him to strip off his coat. Then he added, "You may take that one little kiss whilst I bring over the table. Friend John, help to me." So neither of us looked whilst he bent over to her. Van Helsing, turning to me, said, "He is so young and strong, and of blood so pure that we need not defibrillate it." Then with swiftness, but with absolute method, Van Helsing performed the operation. As the transfusion went on, something like life seemed to come back to poor Lucy's cheeks, and through Arthur's growing pallor, the joy of his face seemed absolutely to shine. After a bit, I began to grow anxious, for the loss of blood was telling on Arthur, strong man as he was. It gave me an idea of what a terrible strain Lucy's system must have undergone when that weakened Arthur only partially restored her. But the professor's face was set, and he stood watch in hand, and with his eyes fixed now on the patient and now on Arthur, I could hear my own heart beat. Presently, he said in a soft voice, "Do not stir an instant. It is enough. You attend him, I will look to her." When all was over, I could see how much Arthur was weakened. I dressed the wound and took his arm to bring him away when Van Helsing spoke without turning round. The man seems to have eyes in the back of his head. The brave lover, I think, deserve another kiss, which he shall have presently. And as he had now finished his operation, he adjusted the pillow to the patient's head. As he did so, the narrow black velvet band, which she seems always to wear around her throat, buckled with an old diamond buckle which her lover had given her, was dragged a little up, and showed a red mark on her throat. Arthur didn't notice it, but I could hear the deep hiss of indrawn breath, which is one of Van Helsing's ways of betraying emotion. He said nothing in the moment, but turned to me, saying, "Now take down our brave young lover. Give him of the port wine, and let him lie down a while. He must then go home and rest, sleep much and eat much, that he may be recruited of what he has so given to his love. He must not stay here. Hold a moment. I may take it, sir, that you are anxious of result. Then bring it with you, that in all ways the operation is successful. You have saved her life this time, and you can go home and rest easy in mind that all that can be is. I shall tell her all when she is well. She shall love you none the less for what you have done. Goodbye." When Arthur had gone, I went back to the room. Lucy was sleeping gently, but her breathing was stronger. I could see the counterpane move as her breast heaved. By the bedside sat Van Helsing, looking at her intently. The velvet band again covered the red mark. I asked the professor in a whisper, "What do you make of that mark on her throat?" "What do you make of it?" "I have not examined it yet," I answered. And then there proceeded to loose. And there proceeded to loose the band. Just over the external jugular vein, there were 2 punctures, not large, but not wholesome looking. There was no sign of disease, but the edges were white and worn looking, as if by some trituration. It all at once occurred to me that this wound, or whatever it was, might be the means of that manifest loss of blood. But I abandoned the idea as soon as it formed, for such a thing could not be. The whole bed would have been drenched to a scarlet with the blood which the girl must have lost to leave such a pallor as she had before the transfusion. "Well," said Van Helsing. "Well," said I can make nothing of it." The professor stood up. I must go back to Amsterdam tonight," he said. "There are books and things there which I want. You must remain here all night, and you must not let your sight pass from her." "Shall I have a nurse?" I asked. "We are the best nurses, you and I. You keep watch all night, see that she is well fed, and that nothing disturbs her. You must not sleep all night. Later on we can sleep, you and I. I shall be back as soon as possible, and then we may begin." "May begin?" I said. "What on earth do you mean?" "We shall see," he answered, as he hurried out. He came back a moment later and put his head inside the door and said, with a warning finger held up, "Remember, she is your charge. If you leave her, and harm befall, you shall not sleep easy hereafter." Oh, shit. Oh, shit. It's getting real. Dr. Seward's diary continued. 8th of September. I sat up all night with Lucy. The opiate worked itself off towards dusk, and she waked naturally. She looked a different being from what she had been before the operation. Her spirits even were good, and she was full of a happy vivacity, but I could see evidence of the absolute prostration which she had undergone. "Oh, hey, Osbin, what's good? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining. I hope you're ready for some spooky Dracula vibes. Spooky Dracula audiobook vibes. Doing good. Hell yeah. Nice. Where was I? But I could see evidences of the absolute prostration which she had undergone. When I told Mrs. Westerner that Dr. Van Helsing had directed that I should sit up with her, she almost pooh-poohed the idea, pointing out her daughter's renewed strength and excellent spirits. I was firm, however, and made preparations for my long vigil. When her maid had prepared her for the night, I came in, having in the meantime had supper, and took a seat by the bedside. She did not in any way make objection, but looked at me gratefully whenever I caught her eye. After a long spell, she seemed she seemed sinking off to sleep, but with an effort seemed to pull herself together and shook it off. It was apparent that she did not want to sleep, so I tackled the subject at once. Nice, playing some Warframe. Hell yeah. Solid evening. You do not want to sleep? No, I'm afraid. Afraid to go to sleep. Why so? Is it the boon we all crave for? It is the boon we all crave for. Ah, not if you are like me. A sleep was to you a presage of horror. A presage of horror? What on earth do you mean? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. And that is what is so terrible. All this weakness comes to me in sleep until I dread the very thought. But, my dear girl, you may sleep tonight. I am here watching you, and I can promise you that nothing will happen. Ah, I can trust you, she said. I seized the opportunity and said, I promise that if I see any evidence of bad dreams, I will wake you at once. You will? Oh, will you really? How good you are to me. Then I will sleep. And almost at the word she gave a deep sigh of relief and sank back, asleep. All night long I watched by her. She never stirred, but slept on in a deep, tranquil, life-giving, health-giving sleep. Her lips were slightly parted, and her breast rose and fell with the regularity of a pendulum. There was a smile on her face, and it was evident that no bad dreams had come to disturb her peace of mind. In the early morning her maid came and left her in her care and took myself back home, for I was anxious about many things. I sent a short wire to Van Helsing and to Arthur, telling them of the excellent result of the operation. My own work, with its manifold arrears, took me all day to clear off. It was dark when I was able to inquire about my zoophagous patient. The report was good. He had been quite quiet for the past day and night. A telegram came from Van Helsing at Amsterdam, whilst I was at dinner, suggesting that I should be at Hillingham tonight, as it might be well to be at hand, and stating that he was leaving by the night mail and would join me early in the morning. 9th of September. I was pretty tired and worn out when I got to Hillingham. For 2 nights I had hardly had a wink of sleep, and my brain was beginning to feel that numbness which marks cerebral exhaustion. Lucy was up and in cheerful spirits. When she shook hands with me, she looked sharply in my face and said, "No sitting up tonight for you. You are worn out. I am quite well again, indeed I am, and if there is to be any sitting up, it is I who will sit up with you." I would not argue the point, but went and had my supper. Lucy came with me, and enlivened by her charming presence, I made an excellent meal, and had a couple of glasses of the more than excellent port. Then Lucy took me upstairs and showed me a room next to her own, where a cozy fire was burning. "Now," she said, "you must stay here. I shall leave this door open, and my door too. You can lie on the sofa, for I know that nothing would induce any of you doctors to go to bed whilst there is a patient above the horizon. If I want anything, I shall call out, and you can come to me at once." I could not but acquiesce, for I was dog-tired, and could not have sat up had I tried. So, on her renewing her promise to call me if she should want anything, I lay on the sofa and forgot all about everything. Lucy Westenra's Diary. 9th of September. I feel so happy tonight. I have been out miserably weak, that to be able to think and to move about is like feeling sunshine after a long spell of east wind out of a steel sky. Somehow Arthur feels very, very close to me. I seem to feel his presence warm about me. I suppose it is that sickness and weakness are selfish things and turn our inner eyes and sympathy on ourselves, whilst health and strength give love rein, and in a thought and feeling he can wander where he wills. I know where my thoughts are, if only Arthur knew. My dear, your ears must tingle as you sleep, as mine do waking. Oh, the blissful rest of last night. How I slept with that dear good Dr. Seward watching me. And tonight I shall not fear to sleep, since he is close at hand and within call. Thank everybody for being so good to me. Thank God. Good night, Arthur. Dr. Seward's Diary. 10th of September. I was conscious of the professor's hand on my head, and started awake all in a second. That is one of the things That is one of the things that we learn in an asylum, at any rate. "And how is our patient?" "Well, when I left her, or rather when she left me," I answered. "Come, let us see," he said, and together we went into the room. The blind was down, and I went over to raise it gently, whilst Van Helsing stepped, with his soft, cat-like tread, over to the bed. As I raised the blind, the morning sunlight flooded the room. I heard the professor's low hiss of inspiration, and knowing its rarity, a deadly fear shot through my heart. As I passed over, he moved back, and his exclamation of horror, "Gott in Himmel!" needed no enforcement from his agonized face. He raised his hand and pointed to the bed, and his iron face was drawn with and ashen white. I felt my knees begin to tremble. There, on the bed, seemingly in a swoon, lay poor Lucy, more horribly white and wan-looking than ever. Even the lips were white, and the gums seemed to have shrunken back from the teeth, as we sometimes see in a corpse after a prolonged illness. Van Helsing raised his foot to stamp in anger, but the instinct of his life and all the long years of habit stood to him, and he quickly put it down again, softly. "Quick," he said, "bring the brandy." I flew to the dining room and returned with the decanter. He wetted the poor white lips with it, and together we rubbed palm and wrist and heart. He felt her heart, and after a few moments of agonizing suspense, said, "It is too late. It is not too late. It beats, though but feebly." I totally misread that line. "It is not too late. It beats, though but feebly. All our work is undone. We must begin again. There is no young Arthur here now. I have to call upon you yourself this time, friend John." As he spoke, he was dipping into his bag and producing the instruments of transfusion. I had taken off my coat and rolled up my shirt sleeve. There was no possibility of an opiate just at present, and no need of one. And so, without a moment's delay, we began the operation. After a time, it did not seem a short time either, for the draining away of one's blood, no matter how willingly it may be given, is a terrible feeling. Van Helsing held up a warning finger. "Do not stir," he said, "but I fear that with growing strength she may wake, and that would make danger. Oh, so much danger. But I shall precaution take. I shall give hypodermic injection of morphia." He proceeded then swiftly to deftly to carry out his intent. The effect on Lucy was not bad, for the faint seemed to merge subtly into the narcotic sleep. It was with a feeling of personal pride that I could see a faint tinge of color steal back into the pallid cheeks and lips. No man knows till he experiences it what it is to feel his own lifeblood drawn away into the veins of the woman he loves. The professor watched me critically. "That will do," he said. Already?" I remonstrated. "You took a great deal more from Art." To which he smiled a sad sort of smile as he replied, "He is her lover, her fiancé. You have work, much work to do for her and for others, and the present will suffice." When we stopped the operation, he attended to Lucy, whilst I applied digital pressure to my own incision. I laid down while I waited his leisure to attend to me, for I felt faint and a little sick. By and by he bound up my wound and sent me downstairs to get a glass of wine for myself. As I was leaving the room, he came after me and half whispered, "Mind, nothing must be said of this. If our young lover should turn up unexpected, as before, no word to him. It would at once frighten him and enjealous him too. There must be none. So." When I came back, he looked at me carefully and then said, "You are not much the worse. Go into the room and lie on your sofa, and rest a while. Then have much breakfast and come here to me." I followed out his orders, for I knew how right and wise they were. I had done my part, and now my next duty was to keep up my strength. I felt very weak, and in the weakness lost something of the amazement at what had occurred. I fell asleep on the sofa, however, wondering over and over again how Lucy had made such a retrograde movement, and how she could have been drained of so much blood with no sign anywhere to show for it. I think I must have continued my wonder in my dreams, for, sleeping and waking, my thoughts always came back to the little punctures in her throat and the ragged, exhausted appearance of their edges, tiny though they were. Lucy slept well into the day, and when she woke she was fairly well and strong, though not nearly so much so as the day before. When Van Helsing had seen her, he went out for a walk, leaving me in charge, with strict injunctions that I was not to leave her for a moment. I could hear his voice in the hall, asking the way to the nearest telegraph office. Lucy chatted with me freely and seemed quite unconscious that anything had happened. I tried to keep her amused and interested. When her mother came up to see her, she did not seem to notice any change whatever, but said to me gratefully, "We owe you so much, Dr. Seward, for all you have done, but you really must now take care not to overwork yourself. You are looking pale yourself. You want a wife to nurse and look after you a bit. That you do." As she spoke, Lucy turned crimson, though it was only momentarily, for her poor wasted veins could not stand for long and unwanted drain to the head. The reaction came in an excessive pallor as she turned imploring eyes on me. I smiled and nodded and laid my finger on my lips. With a sigh, she sank back amid her pillows. Van Helsing returned in a couple of hours and presently said to me, "Now you go home and eat much and drink enough. Make yourself strong. I stay here tonight, and I shall sit up with little miss myself. You and I must watch the case, and we must have none other to know. I have grave reasons. No, do not ask me. Think what you will. Do not fear to think even the most not improbable. Good night." In the hall, 2 of the maids came to me and asked if they or either of them might not sit up with Miss Lucy. They implored me to let them, and when I said it was Dr. Van Helsing's wish that either he or I should sit up, they asked me quite piteously to intercede with the foreign gentleman. I was much touched by their kindness. Perhaps it is because I am weak at present, perhaps because it was on Lucy's account, that their devotion was manifested. For over and over again have I seen similar instances of women's kindness. I got back here in time for a late dinner, went my rounds, all well, and set this down whilst waiting for sleep. It is coming. 11th of September. This afternoon I went over to Hillingham, found Van Helsing in excellent spirits and Lucy much better. Shortly after I had arrived, a big parcel from abroad came from the professor. He opened it with much impressment, assumed, of course, and showed a great bundle of white flowers. "These are for you, Miss Lucy," he said. "For me? Oh, Dr. Van Helsing!" "Yes, my dear, but not for you to play with. These are medicines." Here Lucy made a wry face. "Nay, but they are not to make in a decoction or in a nauseous form, so you need not snub that so charming nose, nor I shall point out to my friend Arthur with woes he may have to endure in seeing so much beauty that he so loves so much distort. Aha, my pretty miss, that bring the so nice nose all straight again. This is medicinal, but you do not know how. I put him in your window, I make pretty wreath, and hang him round your neck, so you sleep well. Oh yes, they like the lotus flower, make your trouble forgotten. It smells so like the waters of Lethe, waters of Lethe, and of the fountain of youth, and of the conquistadors sought for in the Floridas, and find him all too late." Whilst he was speaking, Lucy had been examining the flowers and smelling them. Now she threw them down, saying with half laughter and half disgust, "Oh, Professor, I believe you're only putting up a joke on me. Why, these flowers are only common garlic." To my surprise, Van Helsing rose up and said with all his sternness, his iron jaw set and his bushy eyebrows meeting, "No trifling with me. I never jest. There is grim purpose in what I do, and I warn you that you do not thwart me. Take care, for the sake of others, if not for your own." Then, seeing poor Lucy scared, as she might well be, he went on more gently. "Oh, little miss, my dear, do not fear me. I only do for your good, but there is much virtue to you in those so common flowers. See, I place them myself in your room. I make myself the wreath that you are to wear. But hush, no telling to others that make so inquisitive questions. We must obey, and silence is a part of obedience. And obedience is to bring you strong and well into loving arms that wait for you. Now sit a while. Come with me, friend John, and you shall help me deck the room with my garlic, which is all the war from Haarlem, where my friend Vanderpool raised herb in his glass houses all the year. I had to telegraph yesterday, or they would not have been here. We went into the room, taking the flowers with us. The professor's actions were certainly odd and not to be found in any pharmacopoeia. Huh. The professor's actions were certainly odd and not to be found in any pharmacopoeia that I had ever heard of. First, he fastened up the windows and latched them securely. Next, taking a handful of the flowers, he rubbed them all over the sashes, as though to ensure that every whiff of air that might get in would be laden with the garlic smell. Then, with the wisp, he rubbed all over the jamb of the door, above, below, and at each side and round the fireplace in the same way. It all seemed grotesque to me, and presently I said, "Well, Professor, I know you always have a reason for what you do, but this certainly puzzles me. It is well we have no skeptic here, or he would say that you were working some spell to keep out an evil spirit." "Perhaps I am," he answered quietly, as to make the wreath which Lucy was to wear around her neck. We then waited whilst Lucy made her toilet for the night, and when she was in bed, he came and himself fixed the wreath of garlic around her neck. The last words he said to her were, "Take care you do not disturb it, and even if the room feel close, do not tonight open the window or the door." "I promise," said Lucy, "and thank you both 1,000 times for all your kindness to me. Oh, what have I done to be blessed with such friends?" And as we left the house in my fly, which was waiting, Van Helsing said, "Tonight I can keep sleep in peace, and sleep I want. 2 nights of travel, much reading in the day between, and much anxiety on the day to follow, and a night to sit up without a wink. Tomorrow in the morning early you call for me, and we come together to see our pretty miss, so much more strong for my spell, which I have work. Ho ho!" He seemed so confident that I, remembering my own confidence 2 nights before, and with the baneful result, felt awe and vague terror. It must have been my weakness that made me hesitate to tell it to my friend, but I felt it all the more like unched tears. Ooh, I went way too far. Chapter 11. Oh, you're trying to get one of the new Warframes, Ospin. What does that mean? Oh, one of the new Warframes. Sorry. You're playing Warframe. It's one of the new ones. What's the newest one? When did it come out? Chapter 11. Lucy Westenra's Diary. 12th of September. How good they all are to me. I quite love that dear Dr. Van Helsing. I wonder why he was so anxious about these flowers. He positively frightened me, he was so fierce. And yet he must have been right, for I feel comfort from them already. Somehow I do not dread being alone tonight, and I can go to sleep without fear. I shall not mind any flapping outside the window. Oh, the terrible struggle that I have had against sleep so often of late, the pain of sleeplessness, or the pain of fear of sleep, and with such unknown horrors as it has for me. How blessed are some people whose lives have no fears, no dreads, to whom sleep is a blessing that comes nightly, and brings nothing but sweet dreams. It's called Cyrus and Orion. They're twins, but a single Warframe. Depending on who you play as, their 4 abilities are different. Oh, cool. Is there like a... That's really neat. Is there like a co-op aspect to it as well? Like you can play 2-player? Always fun. We love a dynamic. We love twins in gaming. It's usually a plus. Well, here I am tonight, hoping for sleep and lying like Ophelia in the play, with virgin krantz and maiden struments. I never liked garlic before, but tonight it is delightful. There is peace in its smell. I feel sleep coming already. Good night, everybody. No, you switch between by holding down one of the abilities instead of just tapping it. Oh, okay. Oh, that's pretty neat. Dr. Seward's Diary, 13th of September. Called at the Berkeley and found Van Helsing, as usual, up to time. The carriage ordered from the hotel was waiting. The professor took his bag, which he always brings with him now. Let all be put down exactly. Van Helsing and I arrived at Hillingham at 8 o'clock. It was a lovely morning. The bright sunshine and all the fresh feeling of early autumn seemed like the completion of nature's annual work. But the leaves were turning to all kinds of beautiful colors, but had not yet begun to drop from the trees. When we entered, we met Mrs. Westerner coming out of the morning room. She is always an early riser. She greeted us warmly and said, "You will be glad to know that Lucy is better. The dear child is still asleep. I looked into her room and saw her, but did not go in, lest I should disturb her." The professor smiled and looked quite jubilant. He rubbed his hands together and said, "Aha! I thought I had diagnosed the case. My treatment is working." To which she replied, "You must not take all the credit yourself, doctor. Lucy's state this morning is due in part to me." "How do you mean, ma'am?" asked the professor. "Well, I was anxious about the dear child in the night, and went into her room. She was sleeping soundly, so soundly that even my coming did not wake her. But the room was awfully stuffy. There were a lot of those horrible strong-smelling flowers about everywhere, and she had actually a bunch of them around her neck. I feared that the heavy odor would be too much for the dear child in her weak state, so I took them all away and opened a bit of the window to let in a little fresh air. You will be pleased with her, I'm sure." We leave instructions with the patient for them to follow. Equinox is the only one that is similar to them with day and night form. Oh, okay. Cool. She moved off into her boudoir, where she usually breakfasted early. As she had spoken, I watched the professor's face and saw it turn ashen gray. He had been able to retain his self-command whilst the poor lady was present, for he knew her state and how mischievous a shock would be. He actually smiled on her as he held open the door for her to pass into the room. But the instant she had disappeared, he pulled me, suddenly and forcibly, into the dining room and closed the door. Then, for the first time in my life, I saw Van Helsing break down. He raised his hands over his head in a sort of mute despair, and then beat his palms together in a helpless way. Finally, he sat down on a chair and, putting his hands before his face, began to sob, with loud, dry sobs that seemed to come from the very racking of his heart. Then he raised his arms again, as though appealing to the whole universe. "God, God, God," he said, "what have we done? What has this poor thing done, that we are so sore beset? Is there fate amongst us still, sent down from the pagan world of old, that such things must be, and in such way? This poor mother, all unknowing, and all for the best as she think, does such thing as lose her daughter, body and soul. And we must not tell her, we must not even warn her, or she shall die, then both die. Oh, how we are beset! How are all the powers of the devils against us?" Suddenly he jumped up to his feet. "Come," he said. "Come, we must see and act. Devils or no devils, or all the devils at once, it matters not. We must fight him all the same." He went to the hall door for his bag, and together we went up to Lucy's room. Once again, I drew up the blind. Ooh. Sorry, itchy nose. Once again, I drew up the blind, whilst Van Helsing went towards the bed. This time he did not start as he looked on the poor face with the same awful waxen pallor as before. He wore a look of stern sadness and infinite pity. "As I expected," he murmured, with that hissing inspiration of which meant so much. Without a word, he went and locked the door, and then began to set out on the little table the instruments for yet another operation of transfusion of blood. I had long ago recognized the necessity and begun to take off my coat, but he stopped me with a warning hand. "No," he said. "Today you must operate. I shall provide. You are weakened already." As he spoke, he took off his coat and rolled up his shirt sleeve. Again the operation. Again the narcotic. Again some return of color to the ashy cheeks and the regular breathing of healthy sleep. This time I watched whilst Van Helsing recruited himself and rested. Presently he took an opportunity of telling Miss Westenra that she must not remove anything from Lucy's room without consulting him, that the flowers were of medicinal value and that the breathing of their odor was a part of the system of cure. And he took over the care of the case himself, saying that he would watch this night and the next, and would send me word when to come. After another hour, Lucy waked from her sleep, fresh and bright, and seemingly not much the worse for her terrible ordeal. What does it all mean? I am beginning to wonder if my long habit of life amongst the insane is beginning to tell upon my own brain. Lucy Westenra's diary, 17th of September. 4 days and nights of peace. I am getting so strong again that I hardly know myself. It is as if I had passed through some long nightmare and had just awakened to see the beautiful sunshine and feel the fresh air of the morning around me. I have a dim half-remembrance of long, anxious times of waiting and fearing, darkness in which there was not even the pain of hope to make present distress more poignant. And then long spells of oblivion and the rising back to life as a diver coming up through a great press of water. Since, however, Dr. Van Helsing has been with me, all this bad dreaming seems to have passed away. The noises that used to frighten me out of my wits, flapping against the windows, the distant voices which seemed so close to me, the harsh sounds that came from I know not where and commanded me to do I know not what, have all ceased. I go to bed now without any fear of sleep. I do not even try to keep awake. I have grown quite fond of the garlic, and a boxful arrives for me every day from Haarlem. Tonight, Dr. Van Helsing is going away, as he has to be for a day in Amsterdam, but I need not be watched. I am well enough to be left alone. Thank God for Mother's sake, and dear Arthur's, and for all our friends who have been so kind. I shall not even feel the change, for last night Dr. Van Helsing slept in his chair a lot of the time. I found him sleep twice when I awoke, but I did not fear to go to sleep again, although the bows or bats or something flapped almost angrily against the window panes. The Pall Mall Gazette, 18th September. The escaped wolf, perilous adventure of our interviewer. The interview with the keeper in the zoological gardens. After many inquiries and almost as many refusals, and perpetually using the words Pall Mall Gazette as a sort of talisman, I managed to find the keeper of the section of the zoological gardens in which the wolf department is included. Thomas Builder lives in one of the cottages in the enclosure behind the Elephant House, and was just sitting down to his tea when I found him. Thomas and his wife are hospitable folk, elderly and without children, and if the specimen I enjoyed of their hospitality be of the average kind, their lives must be pretty comfortable. The keeper would not enter on what he called business until the supper was over, and we were all satisfied. And when the table was cleared, he had lit his pipe and said, "Now, sir, you can go on and ask me what you want. You'll excuse me refusing to talk of professional subjects afore meals. I gives the wolves and the jackals and the hyenas and all our section their tea afore I begins to ask them questions." "How do you mean ask them questions?" I queried, wishful to get him into a talkative humor. "Hitting of them over the head with a pole is one way, scratching of their ears in another, when gents is as flush wants a bit of show orf to their gals. I don't much mind the fust, the hitting of the pole part afore I chucks in their dinner, So I waits till they've had their sherry and coffee, so to speak, before I tries on with the ear scritching. Mind you, he added philosophically, there's a deal of the same nature in us as in them there animals. Here's you a coming and asking of me questions about my business, and I that grump like that only for your bloomin' arf quid I'd seen. Oh boy, I'd have seen you blowed fust for I'd answer. Not even when you arsked me sarcastic life, and if I'd like you to arsk the superintendent if you might arsk me questions. Without offense, did I tell yer to go to hell? You did. And when you said you'd report me for using obscene languages and that was hit me over the head, but the arf quid made that all right. I weren't a going to fight, so I waited for the food, and did with my owl as the wolves and lions and tigers does. But Lord love your art, now that your old ooman has stuck a chunk of her tea cake in me and rinsed me out of her bloomin' old teapot, and I've lit up, you may scratch my ears for all you're worth, and won't even get to growl out of me. Drive along with your questions. I know what you're comin' at. There escaped a wolf. That escaped a wolf. Exactly. I want you to give me your view of it. Just tell me how it happened, and when I know the facts, I'll get you to say what you consider was the cause of it, and how you think the whole affair will end. All right, Governor. This here about the old story. That there wolf, what we call Berserker, was one of 3 gray ones that came from Norway to Yarmax, which we bought off him 4 years ago. He was a nice, well-behaved wolf that never gave no trouble to talk of. And that is page 196. Is where we'll end off. That was the last sentence of page 196. We're even into 197 early, which means we will quickly switch to our beloved Halo. We will fade out the creepy music. We don't need that anymore. What we do need it's already here. It's already waiting for us. Oh boy, but it has darkened much. I think reading Dracula is going to have me speaking in such an antiquitous way. Oh, we're on 2 betrayals. That's right. Okay, let's see how they've done this one. I think it should be good. I have high hopes. Oh, we're not no cutscene. We need that cutscene. We need to know what they've done. Actually, we have to set up a light or two. That's a little better. It's a little more of a vibe here. What if I?
Bluetooth mode. Bluetooth connection.
What's the better way to? Oh, I guess that's. Is that good? How does this look? Oh, see, that's alright. Actually, that's really cool. Yeah. We might try that. It'll look better once it gets a little bit darker outside, but it's pretty dark already. Alright. 2 betrayals. Here we are.
Which means that any organism with sufficient mass and cognitive capability is a potential vector. On that point, all the tests were conclusive. Is something wrong?
No. Nothing.
Splendid. Shall we?
He's like, where's my lady at? Where's my gal?
Unfortunately, my usefulness to this particular endeavor has come to an end. Protocol does not allow
Holographic gal pal
to perform a task as important as the reunification of the index with the core.
10 logins from one of the best mods in the game. A login? Like every time, is it like what you can log in once a day or something? Oh, here we go.
Odd. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, really?
Oof.
Cortana.
12 hours. 12
Except for
hours
specific
I've been
ones.
stuck
Cool.
in here, watching you cozy up to that thing while it sharpens the knife to slit our throats.
Hold on. He's a friend.
Oh, I didn't realize. He's your pal, is he? Your chum? Do you have any idea what that bastard almost made you do?
Yes. Activate Halo's defenses and destroy the Flood, which is why we brought the Index to the control center.
Nope, that ain't right.
You mean this?
A construct in the core? That is absolutely unacceptable.
And yet...
What impertinence! I shall purge you at once.
Oh,
You sure that's a good idea?
How dare you? How...
Do what? I have the Index. You can just float and sputter.
Enough. The Flood is spreading. If we activate Halo's defenses, we can wipe them out.
You have no idea how this ring works, do you? Why
no, of
Forerunners
course
built
not.
it.
You're the one with all the info,
Halo
Cortana.
doesn't kill Flood,
You didn't know
kills
it
their
either.
Food. Humans, Covenant, whatever. You're all equally edible. The only way to stop the Flood is to starve them to death. And that's exactly what Halo is designed to do. Wipe the galaxy clean of all sentient life.
It's called primed sure-footed at max level. That is 100%
believe me?
chance to prevent you
Ask
from being
him.
knocked over. Oh, cool.
Is it true?
I'm getting all the Warframe lore.
Technically, this installation's pulse has a maximum effective radius of 25,000 light years. But once
Jeez.
the others follow suit, this galaxy will be quite devoid of life. Or at least any life with sufficient biomass to sustain the Flood. But you already knew that. I mean, how couldn't you?
How couldn't we?
Left out that little detail, did he?
We have followed outbreak containment procedure to the letter. You were with me each step of the way as we managed this crisis.
Chief, I'm picking up movement.
Why would you hesitate to do what you've already done?
We need to go right now.
Last time you asked me,
Oh.
if it were my choice, would I do it? Having had considerable time to ponder your query,
Yep.
my answer has not changed. There is no choice. We must activate the ring.
Get us out of here!
If you are unwilling to help, I will simply find another. Still, I must have the Index. Give your construct to me, or I will be forced to take her from you.
That's not going to happen.
Oh, so be it. Save his head. Dispose of the rest.
Whoops.
He's like, and now the cutscene will end.
Look out! We
Oh,
can't
yeah.
let the monitor activate the ring. We have to stop him. We
Oh,
have
boy.
to destroy Halo.
Well, that didn't take too long. You can't destroy Halo. It's a super successful franchise. Last time the plasma pistol was the move. I think it
Look
is
out.
again the move. And he will
Can't
fall.
let the monitor activate the ring. We have to stop him. We have to destroy Halo.
Perfect. Oh
According
yeah,
to
you know,
my
I
analysis
kind of want to
of the
see how the
available
Sentinel
data,
beam
I
does
believe the
against
best course of action
Covenant.
is somewhat
A
risky.
gun pointed at the
An
head of the
explosion of
universe.
sufficient size will help destabilize the ring and will cut through a number of primary systems. We need to trigger a detonation on a large scale, however. A starship's fusion reactors going critical would do the job.
Oh.
I'm going to search what's left of the Covenant battle and see if I can
Oh,
locate
jeez.
the Pillar of Autumn's crash site. If the ship's fusion reactors are still relatively intact,
Oh
we can
dear.
use them to destroy Halo.
Ooh. Wow, okay, Sentinel Beam is crazy. Yeah, Sentinel Beam goes hard. Sentinel Beam is easy mode. Ho 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 ho. There it is. But there's another one. Yeah, I'm never giving up on this. This is too funny. It's all about accuracy, though. I mean, as I suppose it is with any weapon, but still. Yeah, that's crazy. It's like a broken Overwatch character when they first release it.
I haven't located
Okay,
the
I'm gonna
crash
switch
site yet,
to...
but we need to buy some time in case the Monitor or his Sentinels find a way to activate Halo's final weapon without the index.
75. I'm not gonna come back here for every other
The
fucking Sentinel
machinery
Beam
in
that I
these
find.
canyons are
I think
Halo's
75
primary
is the
firing
biggest.
mechanisms. They consist of
One I
3
got.
phase pulse generators that amplify Halo's signal and allow it to fire deep into space. The power levels
That's
are
75.
enormous. I can't even begin to calculate the pulse's range.
But he
So
told
if we
us. It's
damage or
25,000 light
destroy these
years.
generators, the Monitor will need to repair them before Halo can be used. That should buy us some time. I'm marking the location of the nearest pulse generator with a nav point. We need to move in and neutralize the device.
Oh, yes. Okay, it's still here. Yeah, maybe want a sniper
Commandeer that
rifle.
Banshee. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is the move. I only get 8? Oh. Whoops. Oh, bugger. Dang it. There we go. There's one more. I totally wasted so much sniper ammo already. Did he not run over here? He did. Hey, guy. Yeah, you know what? The sniper on Legendary is only kind of okay. I think I'm going back for that Sentinel Beam. I think that's what I want. Halo's up there with just like the soundtracks that get you amped. Amped. They've got to be like, say what you will about its story. It's atmosphere. Oh, Warframe is some of your favorite songs. Oh, I'd love to check out the Warframe soundtrack. If I wanted to start playing Warframe, what should I start with? What's the best way to get into it? Oh my goodness, I'm way up here. Right, I'm in the control room. Okay, I should save this. Sentinel Beam is too funny. Oh my god, and it turns them all rocky. I forgot about that. I wish that protected against the flood, but it doesn't. It would make so much sense too, but whatever. Oh, how did I not reload? Oh, right, there's a Wraith. Or a... no, yeah, a Wraith. Nice. Nice. No! There's both soundtracks and actual songs. Oh, like actual like songs from like artists. That. Oh, oh boy. I don't know why I'm trying to pistol him. I have the best weapon of all. And he's gone. They hired them to make the songs. Oh, those are the best. Those are the best. Anyone I know? Anyone I would have heard of? It does like really melt their shield. I guess that is the use of it. Oh, you funny little jackals with your silly shields. Oh, oh my goodness. No way you can hit me over here, right? God, they can try. Holy. Nice. Nice. No! He came out of nowhere. Teacher, that's not fair. Call Keith Power, George Spanos, Owen Matthew. Oh, okay. So these are composers, right? Or am I wrong again? Oh my god. You silly little jackal. I will not abide your plasma pistol. Nice. Ah, damn it. Sniper Magnum. Oh, come on. I can get him to flinch. I can't actually hit his head. Okay, that's fine. Take down that fucking gold guy that snuck up on me. Where are you, gold member? Okay. Not gonna come from behind me then. Like he fucking did yesterday. There he goes. There
Alert.
he goes.
Pulse generator is still
There he
online. We need to neutralize all three.
Cortana.
Seizing a banshee and flying to the nav point on your display.
Cortana is gonna be a long level if for everybody involved. If you don't just zip it, quiet. I know what to do. Easy. Oh, let's see it melt the blue one. Dead. Oh. Dang it. Oh, yes, but some of them also have lyrics. Okay, very cool, very cool. Okay, that annoyed me. Okay. This checkpoint send me too far back. Ba-da-da. I'm gonna just run. These guys don't seem to aggro me. Oh. Nice cover, idiot. All right, and sadly, it might be the end of the beam. Oh no. Okay. Oh. Hey, guy. Wow, does it have worse? Oh, yeah. It's 1.4 zoom, and the pistol is double zoom, so that's... Hey, come on. Come on, guy. There you go. Okay, downside. Weapon balance. It's pretty broken. It does have some pretty bad recoil. Alright. Oh, hey, tank. I was saying I'd like you to meet my friend, Rocket Launcher. Yeah. Get out of here. Okay. Is that a checkpoint? Ah, there it is. Okay. Let's go.
The nav point marks our target.
Ooh. Oh, that's how we do some tricks. Okay, cool. Nice. Nice. Do I have bombs? Do I really not have a bomb? Oh boy, that is terrible. I guess I've seen them. Ooh, fuel rod cannon. But you know what? They'll be. Oh, dude. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. The tonal change. The difference in the atmosphere. Oh, I'm sure that you can feel it.
That's the pulse generator. The
Oh, I
center
literally,
core
yeah, I
is the
remember this. I
signal
just
amplifier.
walk in.
That's what we need to shut down. There should be 3 power conduits nearby.
Oh,
Focus your attention there.
they changed this. Okay. So that one's done. Okay.
Objective accomplished. The pulse generator has overloaded. Scanning. The generator's central core is offline. Well done. The second pulse generator is located in the adjacent canyon. Move out and I'll mark the target with a nav point when we get
I'm just
closer.
getting out of here. Nope. Nope. Ho 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 ho.
Breaking stuff to look tough.
Zoom. Yeah, I've got to go back through there. Well, that's no fun. I want to fly up and over. There's no reason why I should run out of that tunnel. Fly on off to ports unknown. Hey, guy. Ah, son of a bitch. Oh! Oh, there we go. Damn it. I always found the Banshee very difficult to control. Or kind of do what you want to do. It doesn't just hover. It always has to move, and it's always falling. It's always drifting downwards. I guess that's the intent. Oh no. Oof. There's no reason why that shouldn't have killed me. Oof. Oh, here we go. No, you don't see me. Oh, and it's locked. And it's literally just a straightaway. Thanks, game. Thanks, game. Damn. That was not bad though. That was a good little firefight there for some fucking just give me a hallway. Why not? Oh, you're not dead. Okay. I guess yeah, it's just a rocket launcher, right? Ooh. So passes an enigma. Damn. Damn. You have to do me like that, bro. Ain't no way that didn't get him. Bro, headshots. Universal instant kill. What's happening? Oh, bastard. Large human has been slain. His unnatural path concludes. Okay, good. Let's do that. Yeah, let's not do that. That was too many. That was too many that's. Okay, nice checkpoint. Look at that. Bastards. It's not a little... I swear to God, there was a plasma pistol in here. Okay, that's fine. I'll take this. I don't got this. I didn't got that. He's actually... His shields are down, no? That's wild. Yeah, plasma rifle sucks. No one's ever liked it. No one's liked the plasma rifle. Yeah, I'll take my chances with this actually. Oh shit, here we go. Yeah, maybe we'll take that plasma rifle after all. It's so hard to know what to bring to a mixed fight when there's Flood and Covenant. Hey guy. Oh, come on. What? Oh, I want to get him right in the chin. Right there on the chin. That's where I needed it. Oh, dearie me. Well, there are some enemies in there. There sure be some enemies over there. My word. Okay, how about, I think I'll keep this. I think it's still mostly a Covenant fight. Oh, he fell over. Your moves are weak, bro. Oh, they're pure forms. Guys, why are you focusing on me and not the pure form? I suppose the Covenant Master Chief is like the pure form human. Oh boy. Oh, I don't like that sound. Ah! What? Oh dear. This is a bad place. I wonder how effective Needlers are against the pure forms. Oh, come on now, big guy. Oh, shit. Oh, God, are there no needles? Oh, there are really no needlers anywhere. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, there's one. God, but that's a horrifying sound. I don't like the sound of the footsteps. I don't like it at all. I don't like the sound of the footsteps stomping behind me. That's horrifying. Why don't you come my way? Oh dear, that's why. Hey guy, come on, come on, come on, come on. There you go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey guy, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey, hey, hey guy. Guy, come on, come on, come on. There you go. Guy, hey, come on, come on. Quit running in circles. I'm over here. I'm over here. Come on, come on, come on. Don't get excited. Don't get excited. I'm over here. You got it all wrong. Ooh, and the music stops. Just to sell how badass I am. I'm the chief, goddammit. Oh, hell yeah. Shotgun ammo. Oh, this place looks a lot worse than when I last left it. This is bad. Oh, yep. Actually, Needler's great, because then they blow up. And they won't, you know, return. To smash. To smash. To smash. To smash. Kersplat. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hey guy. We must be an absolute abhorrence to the Covenant right now. Dealing with the freaking flood. Oh, he had the sword. He had the sword and he scared the patoots. He scared the patoots off of me, chat. The patoots, I say. There we go. Oh, nice. Okay. These guys don't believe in failure. Oh! See, big guy. Found you! Rather, my shells found your brains. Oh, come on. Stopping power. Stopping power, stop. Oh, you don't know moves like these. You don't know moves like these, brother. You just don't. You just don't know moves like these, bro. Oh, I might want the assault rifle, actually. Yeah. Old buddy, how you doing?
Warning, incoming flood.
Yay. Oh, good lord. You really warned. I can't say you didn't warn me. I really can't. I really, really can't. Don't you dare assimilate this man back into your hive mind. Oof. Oh. Covenant aren't gonna like that. That's no good. Oh! Oh, he's gonna go for that guy? Nope, okay. No! No, you can break windows, that's not fair. Wow, okay, my faith in the shotgun is waning. Dang. Okay. To let my shields recharge, and then I can get into battle. Where are you at? Damn it. How dare you? I'll have you know, this suit smells amazing. See, I could have used you guys. Here we go, here we go. Yeah. Assault rifle. Shotgun. What more could a boy want? What more could a boy fighting intergalactic parasites want? Intergalactic parasites and religious alien zealots. Oh, this music again. Classic bridge music. Mother flutter. Oh, I have my magnum. Maybe. Oh, my magnum again. Ah, bastards. Oh, fuck. Get away. Oh no. Can't let those big guys sneak up on you. The big bulbous bastards. Do any damage as it does in the original. There we go. Oh, that means there are flood rocket launchers. How wondrous. Oh wow. Okay. Assault rifle? Shotgun. No shotgun! That's why.
Oh, Banshee. Banshee, why'd you have to do it to me? Banshee, Banshee, why?
I had given such an immaculate performance until then. Whoa! I don't know what happened there. I threw the grenade. I think it exploded in my hand. I think it was a dud. Not a dud, but I knew that would do it. Damn, I wanted redemption. Boom, boom. Oh, okay. Any more? Why do I keep doing that? Ah, Banshee. Well, thank you. Oh, that would have been a good hit. Alright. Well. I'll take this slowly. Which is the only way to take legendary. Where the hell? Oh, hey. Just get that shield back.
Oh boy, I just need these things to go away. Real bad. I am not pleased about that. About that encounter right there. I'm not happy. Oh, my poor PC. What? I don't know about that one. I don't know about that. Oh, boy. Okay, take out all these little guys. Oh boy, these banshees have so got to freaking die. Okay. Good progress on you lot, though. Nice. Sweet. Great shot. Flood. You know, I bet Plasma Rifle does a fair bit of damage to vehicles, and that's the only saving grace it has. No! I don't think Plasma Rifle does any damage. Oh my god. Thought that was the one. I really thought that was the one. This would be so easy with the plasma pistol. Come on. Yeah, come get it. Come num-nums. Maybe we'll get another checkpoint if I just walk through here again. Damn, okay. Mother! Oh, yeah? Okay, I said this could all be solved with the plasma pistol. Let's see if we can't find one. Hey, No, plasma rifle. Fuck. I could have sworn I saw the distinct green hue of the plasma pistol. Plasma rifle. Plasma rifle. Nope. Oh yeah, more assault rifle. I'll keep that, I guess. Okay, damn. Nothing over here. Oh man, this better work. I do not want to do this every time. This is a long walk. Okay, too long a walk. Let's just forget it. I'm trying metagaming too hard. Or if I can jump through here. Oh, that's a bit of a shortcut. That's nice. Okay, I gotta try and progress from here. I've been stuck on this for like 15 deaths. I gotta have some progress here. Where are these fucking banshees, dude? Oh, they're pretty far away. Oh, hey guy. I'm just gonna move it, move it. Ugh. Damn it all. And now these guys are gonna come by. They're gonna reanimate their little friends over here. Or maybe not. Maybe their bodies are gone. Oh. Experienced a little glitch there. Almost a, don't want to say it. Don't want to say the word. Performance issue. Oh my god. Fuck. Right out of there. Thank you. Is there another one? I know there were two, but did they only blast the one out of the sky? I feel like I can hear him, but I can't see him. And that's a terrifying thought. Oh, oh. Here they come. More squishies. More little squishy guys. There they are. Little squishy guys here. I bet I can. Squishy guys, where you at? Squishy guys. Oh, you know what? Assault rifle is out of juice. I kind of miss the Magnum. Where did I leave it? Oh, probably way at the other end. Oh my god, this bridge was hell. Okay, I think everything just despawns. The bodies, the weapons, all the blood and viscera. Okay, it all just goes away. It's convenient for the cleaner. Hmm. Well, I guess those guys are on break. dear. Oh, yeah. This is messed up, dog. Oh. Okay. Ba-boom. Shotgun is the most satisfying weapon. I don't care what anyone says. I might just slip past these guys. I might just go on my merry way here. Whew. Yeah, let's get rid of them. Get rid of them, make them into bits. Make them into little bits. Page 215, we're on page 197. We might go back to book. We might go back to book. Well, we still have a lot of generators, or what have yous left. Where are you running? Guys, where are you running? We ain't running anywhere without me. I'll tell you that much right now. You're running nowhere without me. Fella. Oh, those sound like pure forms. Oh dear. Whoa. There are not more than 2 of you. Okay. I feel like they really don't like ramps. They don't understand them. Oh. Oh, there I go. Yikes. Yikes. Oh. Okay. Can sneak around to this side. Oh boy. What is even the plan? No, no, no. Oh no. I got very nervous when he looked at me. Okay. Oh! Instincts. Some instincts right there. I don't have any, and that is why I lost. God, that sound design is great. They sound wretched. They sound absolutely wretched, especially when they're belching. And they're belching up little parasites. Ugh, that sounds so gross, man. That sounds so gnarly. Oh my god, that's awful. Doesn't matter how much I hear it, it's just repugnant. Here we go. Oh, I got too greedy with it right there. Hi. Ew. On my shoes, bro. That may have been silly. Okay. That's one. Oh, that almost got me. That's two. That's three. With one shell to spare. My god. I'm gonna have to switch to the assault rifle. God. All weapons out of ammo. All weapons out of ammo. All weapons out of ammo. Shit. Shit.
Alert. Pulse generator is still online. We need to neutralize all three. I recommend
Alert.
seizing a Banshee and flying to the nav point on your display.
Alert. All weapons out of ammo. Dude, what? There's not a single weapon? Nowhere? Guys. You can't be serious. I'm about to go out into the wide open? Into the kill box? Oh no. Oh, and it's an elevator back up, which I probably can't take. Oh, I can. Okay, well, this is gonna be a lame walk. Just to go find weapons. Maybe we won't get back to the book after all. I might just have to call it an early night. Oh, it's hot in here. Oh dear, it's hot in here. Oh yeah, and I just kind of ran past this room. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe all the enemies despawned. I can run in and get all the nice pretty weapons. Maybe all the weapons also despawned. In which case, ugh. You can't be serious, man. Why am I left here? Just to suffer. A single plasma grenade. And you know what? I will use it for good. Wow, there's really nothing, eh? Come on, this has got to be the longest fucking... Jimmy, play the Jeopardy soundtrack. Oh no, this is where I went. Damn it. All sorts of turned around. I need a mini map. yeah, out on the bridge, I mean... I was just out here. I think every single weapon that was out here is despawned. Oh, that really sucks for me, guys. That really does suck for me. Nothing, eh? Nothing in here either. Yeah, I already remembered looking back here because I wanted a... Oh! I wanted a plasma pistol, but I could only find plasma rifles, but those have all gone too! Well... This should be very interesting. How I managed to get this done. Don't tune in for this, folks. This is not what the channel's about. This is not what we're about here at the Yugen Industries. Wait, is this another... Activate the bridge room? Or no, I think I can go this way. Yeah, here we are. Boy, that was a long walk to nothing. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Wow. It's a pretty long elevator ride. Oh, sometimes they're hidden, like, sometimes they're just displayed on the wall, but they just look like part of the decor. But no, there's just no weapons have spawned. Oh, God. He scared the shit out of me, I'm not even gonna lie. He fucking scared the shit out of me. Right there, that was not appreciated. Where am I going? Cortana, help. Cortana, I want my mommy. Okay, here we go.
Okay, let's take care of the next pulse.
He literally stood there for all that time, and I lost that grenade, by the way. I went all the way back just for that grenade. Let's go!
The next pulse generator.
Here we are. Okay, who needs ammo when you have Ghost? Oh, okay, sweet. Oh boy. Oh, hey guys. Okay, I need something. Oh my God, that scared me. Yeah, that one got me. Okay, I like it. I like there's a lot more flood mass. That's actually like dividing off the level a bit. It's actually making it pretty unique, and it doesn't feel so much like a recycled level like it did in the OG. I mean, not to begrudge the OG. And this didn't really feel like a repetitive level. And I just spot a rocket launcher. Oh. Beautiful. Oh, that's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay. Rocket launcher. Because I hear banshees. And we know how I feel about those. Where are you at? The hell are they? Whoa, okay. This place is different. This place is really different. Oh, what? Oh, please don't tell me. No, please don't make it. I said please. I said please. I was so nice about it too.
Okay, let's take care of the next pulse generator.
Easy to say for you. No. Damn it. Boy, this level might yield the most pages. This is brutal.
Danger!
Go, 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 go.
Okay, let's take care of the next pulse generator.
Oh, man. What do you want from me? There's no reason why I should have gotten that the first time. Oh, come on. What?
Okay, let's
Took
take care of the next.
5 million years to flip the ghost that time. Oh, damn it. He's swift like the wind. Okay, I think this grunt actually does a lot more damage than we're giving him credit for. Oh, I hate you. I hate you, sir.
Okay, let's take care of the next pulse generator.
Moving to cover!
What is behind me was the thought that was screaming. What is behind me shooting at me that has never done that since until now?
I see an unclean one!
That has never done that. Decides to do it just for no reason on this checkpoint. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah. Very cool. Very hip. Very nice. Okay. Jeez. Lock in right here. It's gonna be real quiet. Where are these freaking banshees, brother? Is there anything in here? No. I don't even have a clue to look for the terminals. hell are these banshees? There you are. Asshole. Here we go. Oh, that's beautiful. And now it's quiet. You know what? I might try to take out the Wraith if I can from here. Ah, bastard. I'm dead. Okay, maybe not. Okay, no ammo. It's fine. Oh, what? I thought I killed it. No. We're not dying over this. We're simply not dying over that. This is a simple fix. Kind of. Oh god. Man, that's very unfortunate. Okay, I have to take out those turrets. That's the meta now. I have to take out those turrets. Just
Let's take care of the next
step one. Please leave me alone. Please focus on the flood. Please focus on the flood. Thank you. Just flip, go, drive.
Let's take care of the next wolf.
Okay, that's easier. Wow, the ghost is terrible. I wonder if this is a bad idea. Okay. I thought the bursts from them would have more of a shockwave to them. But I'm glad that they don't. Okay, I have an idea now. There's nothing around this guy? gonna run up to my safe little corner. And no one is gonna bother me here. Okay, that turret is destroyed. Oh dear. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Okay, we're professionals at this. Step 1, flip,
Let's take
drive.
the next pulse generator.
Whoops. Okay. That scream. He's horrified. Of course the Banshee, of course it comes out of nowhere. This entire, like, you guys are watching this entire time, this Banshee doesn't care about me, and then just 1 out of 100 times it decides I'm a big problem.
The next pulse generator.
Oh man, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I do not care for this, guys. I do not care for this. Flip, good, drive.
Let's take care of the next pulse generator.
Goodness me, chat. I am about to break down. Where's the other freaking ghost, man? I don't like this. Where's the other freaking ghost, man? There's the other freaking ghost, man. Oh my god! Okay, so they can fire missiles. Why can't I fire missiles when I fly the Banshee? Huh? Riddle me that. Come on, mess with me. Come on. Oh dear. That didn't do anything. Okay, thank goodness. Oh man. I still have my punches. Still have my 1-2s. Oh my god, I am tired of doing this whole thing. 932. Electric Boogaloo. I'm gonna go this way so that they don't freaking know where I am. Goodness. Okay. Okay. Now obviously he will be a problem. No. How fitting. Okay. Okay, I might go back to the friendly ghost. Where is my Casper? I should probably keep an eye on the Wraith as it fires, though. I could win a long-range fight with him. Like this. That actually is not bad. I'm hitting him. Oh my god, I moved way too late for that. There we go. Okay. Now this should be cake. Famous last words. Oh my god. Okay, one down. Okay. Yikes, guys. I wonder if maybe there's more trouble. Probably. We got just grenades, maybe? Okay. Okay. Oh, is this an alternate? Oh, this is different. You are holding a blessed fruit. Oh, yes. Oh. Oh! They see me. Okay, I thought there must have been a sniper. Oh! Oh! There was. He was hiding himself. Okay, I don't need to... do not need to bother with them. Oh, but you know what? I can take my beautiful Casper for another spin, and actually I will take the shotgun back. Haven't fired a single round yet. Oh shit. Oh. Jackal snipers. You do not need your ilk. Ooh, weapons cache. 55. What's the other one got? I know there's another one. I don't think I'll be able to find it. Oh. 87. Yeah. See, that's why you lose. What about yours? Oh, I can't pick up yours for some reason. It's not letting me. That's very weird. Oh, I hear you. Very nice try. Okay, that's nice. I like that. Alternate route. Oh boy. I know those sounds. Oh, wait. Oh, hunters versus pure forms. Wait a minute. My money's on the hunters. I don't know why. Oh. Yeah, man. Oh, they can't get a single shot off. Oh, my goodness. Hey, no unfair advantages. Oh, no. Oh, no. I didn't realize I had fallen right into one. That's horrifying. Ah, man, my face? Get out. Yeah, I think the hunters got this, man. Yep, unfortunately they do. Pure form, help me. Oh, this is too exciting. Ever since Tuesday, when I first encountered these pure forms, I wanted to see them up against hunters. I'm so glad it's like literally the next level that they had them do it. Oh, come on. Take a swing. Thank you. There we go. Beautiful. Hey, guy. Psst. Over here. Oh, wow. He doesn't care. There we go.
Alert. Pulse generator is still online. We need to neutralize all three.
Yeah, I know,
I recommend
dude.
seizing a Banshee and flying to the nav point on your display.
Yeah, it sucks. Alright. This may be a fool's errand. Okay, I want to... Hold on. Controller. Warthog control. Flight. Other vibration controller. Gameplay. Hold to crouch. No, we don't want that on. Change button bindings. Button layout. Movement, actions, vehicle, Banshee trick, and swap seats. Oh, brake? Secondary fire is what it is. Right. I've been pressing... That's what it is. It's right click. Now that's very strange, but that's because I have it set to a very weird setting. But I like this better than the default controls, I will say. Oh boy. Oh dear. Yeah, maybe that Banshee isn't the move. I don't think going into that Banshee is the move. That doesn't seem like the move. I don't think that's the move. I'm gonna get out of that one. There's gotta be a different one. Those look very nice. Why, those look very capable, my good fellow. It is 3 headshots, eh? And that's just a regular humdrum red elite. Oh my god. Oh, nice. Freaking sweet. What? Where do you come from? Sweet. There we go, there we go, there we go. This is the strat. This is, I remember this from months ago. Take the Banshees out first before seeing what's on top of these towers. I'll go high. Right, this is what I did last time. I went way, 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 way up. So as to rain fire on the unworthy. There are way less enemies up here than I remember there being. I think that's a plus. Oh dear. And oh, he EMP'd me. Okay. He EMP'd on me. Just going flying to the entrance. For Gondor! Yeah. Except I have this shitty one. I don't want this shitty one. Okay, game faces. Whoa! I wonder if I could get it to hit itself. That would be really something, I think. That really would be something if I could get it to shoot up, move forward, move backward, and then just hit itself. That would really make my day. I could retire from video games after that. No! How are they sneaking up on me, dude? How am I so unaware of them? No, I want out. Wow. Okay, come on. There ain't no trick to this, it's just... just silly little alien ships. This ain't rocket science. I mean, it's a little bit of rocket science, but it's mostly just, you know, not rocket science. The alternative. Oh boy, I think I gotta hit a checkpoint and then call it, because this level is dragging on. I like it, but boy, is it taking me a while. Where the fuck did that other one go? What's the use of this motion detector? Oh, I feel like I can hear him. Where is he? You bastard. There you are. Yeah, Banshee annoys me. Why is it constantly falling? Why is it constantly falling? Why did the Covenant make their spaceship so stupid? Did this guy just blow in from Stupid Town, or what? Okay, sick. Alright, I'm going for it. Cause I've had enough. Ah, fuel rod cannon. Maybe I will, actually. Maybe I will partake in some cannonry.
Same as the last generator. We need to destroy the 3 power conduits.
Nice. Shotgun ammo, that's what I like to see. Okay, now that I'm back on the ground, I actually want to try and finish the level. But no, it's too close to 10 o'clock. I really gotta... Ooh, a Simja might be good. Oh, I kind of want to take out some of these sentinels. Noish.
That did it. The pulse generator overloaded. One more to go.
There we go. Yes, sir. We'll take that sentinel beam. 86. Is that the best I'm getting? Ooh, more shotgun ammo. That's always nice. Okay, let's do it. Now that I'm back and actually shooting and progressing, feeling good. Well, hello, you silly men.
I've located the Pillar of Autumn. She put down
Nice.
1,200 kilometers upspin. Energy readings show her fusion reactors are still powered up. The systems on the Pillar of Autumn have failsafes even I can't override without authorization from the captain. The code is stored in his neural implants. We'll need to find him to start the fusion core detonation.
Where are we going? Back on down.
That tunnel leads to the next section of canyon. The final pulse generator we need to destroy is through there.
Oh boy. They stuck me. I heard it happen too, but I kind of thought that's not going to do anything. But no, it must have actually stuck me. No!
The systems on the Pillar of Autumn have failsafes even I can't override without authorization.
Just gonna do that real quick.
The systems on the Pillar of Autumn have failsafes even I can't override without authorization from the captain. The code is stored in his neural implants. We'll need to find him to start the fusion core detonation. That tunnel leads to the next section of canyon. The final pulse generator we need to destroy is through there.
Oh no. They have rocket launchers. They have rocket launchers. That is quite scary.
The systems on the Pillar of Autumn have failsafes even I can't override without authorization from the captain. The code is stored in his neural implants.
My
We'll need to find him to start
just
the fusion
go.
core detonation.
Ugh, damn it. Banshee is
That
kind of a
tunnel
glass
leads
cannon.
To the next section of canyon. The final pulse generator we need to destroy is through there.
Oh. What a firefight. No. I'm relying on my choices. The rocket launcher is my choice. Okay, this will work. Just let them come to me. That's what I like about the Ghost. It never needs to cool down. It does seem to be shooting paper mache. Oh, see, these guys will be easy. Oh, there we go. This is... Y'all should not have been in front of the doorway here. I mean, this will take a lot, because these guys do have a lot of health. But if they stay still like this, much less time. There we go. There's one. So nice of them to accommodate me like this. Oh, come on. We're nearly there. We're so close. Yes, this one will be a fun one. Oh, come on. He's just pacing. He's thinking of something to do. He's pacing as he does it. Here we go. Oh, I thought that was it. Come on. There we go. Oh, I'm so ready. Move, move, move. Ho ho ho, now this is Halo. Oh, we're pretty close. I really just want to run to it and wrap it up. Yeah, they really want to get my steps in. All right. Where are we going? Come on, Banshee on the ground. Ooh. Dude, where are you? Boy, that's crazy. I might just head around that. Nope. It blocked up this whole thing. Yep, well done. I totally would have exploited that shortcut. Oh well. Sorry, John Chief. We'll have to carve our own path. With blackjack and hookers. And you know what? I don't even care. I can't believe I can zoom in with the shotgun. That's really funny. I'm just moving. Yeah, well. Please, leave me alone. Oh no. Ha. Oh. Man, they just don't want me to not have a rocket launcher. I am to like it. We'd be doing a lot better with a little vehicle of some sort. Perhaps a Banshee would be so helpful. If they gave it to you this early, you would just be able to fly to the end of the level. Oh. Oh. Again, just run around. Just run around. No reason to get excited. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe there is. That one's definitely targeting me. Maybe there is every good reason to get excited. Hello, guy. Oh dear. And I am dropping so many frames.
Go forth and eliminate that threat.
Damn. Demon is silenced at last. But bro, I'm running. Oh, Banshee's way over there. I want one. Just let them juke it out. Okay, lock on. What are you doing? Oh no. Dude. Plasma pistol destroys me.
Hostiles approaching. Focusing fire on me. Seek him out.
Damn it. Damn it. Oh, I'm so close. I'm so close here. It's also very late. We are getting quite tired. No! See, this is a bad idea. Oh, please. Damn. Damn. I had it there. I really did. Okay, okay. Come on. Dude. Ugh. Oh dear. Nope. Oh my god. Plasma pistol really giving me a run for my money here. What? Plasma pistol is supposed to destroy the shield. First hit. No questions asked. I'm tilting my head trying to see around the corner sooner. No, please. Back away slowly. No way! Oh, what? They're hunters! Yes, because of course. Why not? Why not? Why not have hunters, right? Of course. Totally. Just there to ruin my life. They're simply just there to ruin all things that are good and wonderful. Fuck your needles, bro. Not going down for this. I think. Oh, and there goes. Did that do it? Did that destroy it? Shoot. Okay, that was a pretty crazy run, but like what now? Oh fuck. Making a break for it. Oh, and that is what separates the men from the boys. Goodness gracious. Ah, yes. Any surprises? No. Okay. Oh, motherfucker. Please. Please. I said please, though. I said please. Oh, okay. Checkpoint immediately. When you get in the Banshee. Sentinels. I think this might be my least favorite level. Yeah. You know? Like... Library is like whatever. But even like 343 Guilty Spark was a lot of fun. Like all the other levels like have been like at least kind of challenging in a fun way. This one's just been bugging me. I bet they could easily take this thing down too. There's sentinel beams. Oh, yep. No way I hit one, right? Come on. Ah! Get out of here, meanie. Dude! I don't want... yeah. I do want that. Ooh, maybe I do want this. I know this is a crazy combination, but I've been running with it. honestly, I think I enjoy it.
One target remaining. Let's take care of the final pulse generator.
Okay. Guys, I knew we could do it. I knew we could do it. Yeah, did you see how fast that melted my health bar? Did you see that health bar drain right before our eyes? Faster than anything. No. You will not spawn behind me. I absolutely forbid that. Or in front of me, actually. You're not allowed to spawn it. Oh my god, I can break through windows. I forgot. I always forget that. Always with the forgetting. Okay, I think that's it. It might just play a cutscene now.
Neutralized. Let's get out of here.
Oh.
Let's
Okay.
find a ride
Yeah.
to get to the captain.
No,
Nice.
that'll take too long.
You have a better idea?
There's a teleportation grid that runs throughout Halo. That's how the monitor moves about so quickly. I learned how to tap into the grid when I was in the control center. Unfortunately, each jump requires a rather consequential expenditure of energy.
Something tells me I'm not gonna like this.
I'm pretty sure I can pull it from your suit without permanently damaging your shield. Needless to say, I think we should only try this once.
Do it.
Nice. Cool guys don't look at explosions. They blow stuff up and they walk away. Oh, but that was an ordeal. My word, that was an ordeal, guys. Holy. I am ready to save and exit out of here and quit your desktop and do all that fun stuff. But I would like to thank all of you, any of you who are still around, please go to bed. It's late. We need to get out of here. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful Friday, Saturday, and also a Sunday as well, like a little cherry on top. Thank you all for hanging out and watching me miserably complete that long-ass level. Yeah, I'm enjoying the book. Oh, the book's getting real good so far. I mean, it's been real good this whole time. But yeah, we'll be back Tuesday where we get to page 236. Which probably shouldn't take us too long. 29 pages. Had to do 30 today, so same amount of time. And then we hop into what's the next level? Keys. Oh boy, the next level is keys. Oh dear. At least I'm pretty sure. Anyway, well, thank you again. Can't thank anyone enough. Apparently, repeating myself. Join me Tuesday again for all that. And until then, stay happy. Stay healthy, and please, dear God, stalling so I can find the music, please stay hydrated. We'll see you later.